Hey there friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video, man, I am so excited about. Welcome to my kitchen makeover video. So I'm a big believer in having spaces that you love. And I'm gonna be honest, I just don't love this kitchen. I am not a dark cabinet, dark granite kind of gal. This has been on my list of rooms to work on since we moved in the house, and I'm super excited that we're just about to get started. So a couple of things I wanna share with you guys about this project. We are not doing a lot of the work ourselves. So yes, I am a big fan of DIY, but we have saved up to be able to hire out a contractor to do a lot of this work for us. Now, one of the reasons that we're not DIYing a lot of it is because I DIY remodeled my last kitchen in Texas, and it was an 18-month beast of a project. I repainted all of the cabinets, added custom trim to the island. I took down a set of cabinets and built a set of open shelving. I even scraped the popcorn ceiling in that kitchen and hand stenciled a peel and stick tile backsplash. I can paint these cabinets if I want to, but the time that it would take me to do it, I just don't have right now, y'all, with what we got going on in life. So I feel so incredibly blessed that we're able to pay somebody to do it, and that I'm able to kind of hire out a lot of this work. Before we get too far into this video, here are just some really good before shots. You guys can see how dark this space is and the crummy paint job that was on these cabinets. We even had one cabinet door that was broken. It does not look good, you guys. All right, so I'm gonna walk you through our plan for this kitchen. Big thing we're gonna do is we're gonna paint the cabinets. So they are going to go white. We are replacing the countertop, and we're going with a light colored granite. We are also going to replace our kitchen sink. This sink I hate with a passion. It is way too small. I cannot wash a large pot in this sink. So we're gonna replace it with one big, large sink. We're also gonna be switching where the dishwasher is and this bay of drawers, because that's a terrible design. Every time I have to load and unload dishes, I have to step over the dishwasher to do it, and you can't load and unload dishes while somebody is also cooking at the stove. We're also going to add a white subway tile backsplash. We're gonna get rid of this beigey natural stone tile that's back here. The last thing that we're going to do is we are going to add some custom trim to this kitchen island. I just wanna take you guys along with me and share the process with you. I think it's gonna be incredible when we get to the after. So we got to work on the island, removing the edges and the trim. It was a pretty easy process. All right, the demo work has begun. Woohoo! Look at this, the decal is gone, my friends. Our plan was to add a layer of beadboard and then trim that out. So we started by measuring and cutting the panels to fit, and then attaching them on with just a brad nailer. So once all the beadboard was on, we added these thin poplar planks to the sides, the edges, to create a frame around the beadboard and just add a little bit more visual interest. Already at this stage, you guys, it is such an improvement and I am loving it. To finish it off, we bought a piece of MDF baseboard, and that's gonna wrap around the base of the island. We also just tacked that on with a brad nailer. This front part we had a little bit of trouble with. We kind of had to keep cutting and trimming, but we were able to get it fitted and then caulk up those joints. Here's what it looked like when it's all said and done. All right, guys, I am exhausted. It has been a very long 4 days. My husband left town on Sunday, and the past 3 days while he's been gone, I have been finishing getting the kitchen ready for the contractor and her work crew to show up tomorrow. And so we are finally done with our part. We've trimmed the island. I have removed all of the backsplash that we had just those beige tiles. And as you can see over, let's see, there, yeah. They were just like glued on with liquid nails, which is not how you're supposed to secure tiles to the wall. So they were very challenging to get off, and definitely ripped some holes in the sheetrock in the process of getting it off. So that was interesting. I've been without a stove and without a sink for 3 days now. Thankfully, only 2 of the 3 kids have been at home, and so we've been able to kind of make it. Anyway, we're done with our part. Tomorrow is when the contractors show up, first thing in the morning, and they're gonna start prepping the kitchen for paint, and then things are gonna get really exciting. All right, let's get painting. This is as the painters were getting the kitchen prepped, ready to go. And then this is what it looks like just with a base coat of primer on it. You guys, I can't believe how much better it already looks with just white primer on it. And here is that beautiful blue color that's going to be the kitchen island. You can see they're running the paint sprayer all the way into the kitchen, and then out here in the garage is where all the doors and drawers were being sprayed. So this whole process took them right at about 2.5 days from start to finish. Had I done it myself, it would have taken me weeks, if not months, because I'm just slow, you guys. This is it with all of the white on. I absolutely love it. It looks so amazing, you guys. All right, everybody, can you see that? Everything is painted. And then, ooh, this pretty blue kitchen island. I love it. It's been a long 3 days of getting this done. They did amazing work on it though. And now we're on to the next steps, which is the countertops. You guys, I cannot stress enough how much of a difference paint made in this space. If you're struggling with the look of your kitchen cabinets and you cannot afford to replace them, paint will be your best friend. It is amazing how much different it makes this kitchen look. And here's those gorgeous countertops. They were installed while I was out of town. So I got back, they were there along with the pretty white subway tile backsplash. And check out our new giant sink that is big enough for every pot that I have in my house. So at this point, it's just some finishing touches, and then we're going to start decorating. So I collect Flow Blue plates, and I've had these in storage since we've moved. I've been waiting for a place to hang them up, and I was so excited to finally get them out and hang them in my kitchen. I've gotten a lot of questions about how I hang plates. I use these wire plate hangers. I bought this box from Amazon, and I'll link it in the description. They are super easy. You just slide these little plastic grips on and then use it to hook on to the sides of your plate. And then you can hang it from that hook right there on the wall. They have different sides for different size platters. It makes it super easy to hang all of your plates up. So I decided to try and have some kind of warm wood elements as some decor pieces. This is just an old cutting board that I thrifted, and look at this great blue scale I've been waiting to find a spot for. This kind of fills up this dark corner, and it's functional. It's a little coffee bar for us, along with this vintage Maxwell coffee tin that I found. Love our coffee, you guys, so it's great that this is all kind of right here together in this corner. So I have some more tins in my collection. I wanted to get out this fairy soda tin and this vintage coffee tin. Again, a little bit of warm wood right there with that fruit bowl. And then we're just filling in this spot here with a little bit of greenery. This is one of the half spheres that I sell in my shop. They're just so easy to sit on top of a pot like that. And now we've got a little bit of decor over in this half of the kitchen. Okay, I'm super excited about this. These French tins, I have a set of 3. Here's the third one. These are some of my most favorite possessions. A fantastic group of friends gifted them to me several years ago, and ever since we've moved, I've not had a great spot for them, but I think they're gonna go right here in this kitchen in our new space, and they're gonna look amazing. I really do enjoy having these tins out. They've been in hiding for so long, and I love that they now have a nice prominent spot in the kitchen where I can see them every day and enjoy them. We're going to add in just a few finishing touches for that cozy feel, and then it's time to take a look at the whole thing together. So here we are in our new and improved kitchen. And I'm gonna be really honest with you guys, through the magic of YouTube, we have fast forwarded an entire year. So the footage of when we started this project was a year ago. As I stand here today, we've been enjoying this kitchen now for about 12 months. And I've gotta tell you, I absolutely love it. I've said it before in other videos and I'll say it again. It is worth spending money that you can afford to create a space that you love. And it doesn't have to be maybe as much money as you think. So you might be wondering what the total cost for this was. I'll tell you guys that it was right around $6,500. So the bulk of that went to professional painting of the cabinets and the new countertops. And the rest of it was tile, labor, materials, the sink, contractor fees, kind of all lumped together. Now that's not chump change, that's still a lot of money, but I'll tell you guys that before we started this project last year, we had a kitchen renovation company come in and give us a quote for doing essentially the same things that we did here, and it was going to be close to $20,000. So when you compare those two numbers, 20 to 6,500, I think we did pretty good. There were some strategic decisions we made to save money. One of them was we did not go with the higher end quartz countertop, which is what I really wanted. We went with a more builder grade granite countertop, still turned out beautifully. We also stuck with a really simple tile backsplash and budget friendly hardware. Another way we saved some money was we did the work of trimming out the kitchen island ourselves, so that cut down a good bit on labor costs. And even though we got a new sink, we didn't have to call in a plumber for anything. We didn't move any plumbing or change the footprint really of the kitchen, and that saved a lot of money. Lastly, we kept all the same appliances and we didn't touch the floor. So not only is this new space light and airy and it just feels so much more like me personally, it's also much more functional because we did swap out the placement of the dishwasher with one set of drawers, and you guys, that was perfect. They were the exact same size. We just swapped them over. Because we did do that, the kitchen is now so much more functional, and I can load and unload the dishwasher while my husband's cooking at the stove. We can do all of that in one time. So thanks so much for joining me today in this video that's been a long time coming. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I hope that it inspired you maybe some changes that you can make in your own space. If you've got questions, don't hesitate to ask in the comments. I'm happy to answer as much as I can. If you're not a Lost and Found subscriber, of course there's always the invitation to hit that subscribe button and join our community. And I'll see you guys again soon. Thanks.